Hey guys, Cause Bad Guys here. Just wanted to get on and do another battle report. I also wanted to try a new technique to doing a battle report and have it be a quick style. So we don't show raise the plan, we don't show any of the turn. It's purely just after the turn is done, go through and record exactly what's happened and then show the character cards to show damage and explain a little bit what happened during the turn. And then at the end we'll do a breakdown and see how both of the crews do. In this battle report we've got a Batman team versus the League of Shadows. It's 350 reputation points and $1,500 cash. In the description below will be the exact team layout. And for this scenario, it is skirmish. The mission number 4 out of the Batman Miniatures rulebook. All right, so we'll get right into setup now. So here's the terrain setup that we've got for this battle report. Just an intersection with some buildings, some cars, some construction stuff, little alleys in and on the side of each of these buildings. And here's a top-down view of the entire board. Here's the configuration for the Batman crew. So we've got Batman Ben Affleck, followed by Gordon, Agent O'Connell, and then all of the SWAT members. Delta has some handcuffs, and then the objectives taken are riddles, ammo, and the bat signal. Then for the League of Shadows crew build, we've got Nyssa AlGhul, the Liam Neeson version. We've got Nyssa AlGhul as the sidekick, and then we've got all of the ninjas. The equipment for them will be in the description, and the objectives taken are ammo, Titan, and loot. Here we've got the urban furniture setup, so we've got sewers and lampposts all put around on the board. Lampposts up there on the comic book store. That's where I think the bat signal is going to end up. Didn't want Batman to be up there without light on him. And then the rest of the intersection and a top-down view. Here is after deployment and objectives. So we've got some cops over here on the side, loot there, some SWAT team members next to Gordon and O'Connell, Batman on top of the building, ammo behind it, hard objective to get to, I think. Riddle there in the middle of the street. A riddle over here in front of the comic book store. Some ninjas in the back alley. The bat signal ended up being on top of the comic book store. Roz and Nyssa over there next to some ninjas guarding that ammo. Then Delta used his undercover to cover the center of the board here with his handgun, and then a top-down view of the board. All right, so this is after turn 1. Cops all ran into the center. Everybody's trying to get up some shooting positions to try to take on the advancing ninjas. So Nyssa jumped up here, took a shot at one of the SWAT members and hurt him. Roz walked up and stayed out of handgun range. These ninjas got air supported by Gordon, and the shotgun cop tried to shoot but missed. Here's the character cards after turn 1. As you can see, Ying took a shot from Alpha and took some blood damage. Just wanted to show how we line up character cards and that we use dice for action counters. Turn 1, not really much happened, but I think Ying might be going down just because he's still in the light. Wasn't able to move him far enough. And here are the character cards for the Batman team. They had the lead this turn, so you can see Echo took some blood from Nyssa. I tried to shoot Delta with Seeker. It pinged off of the car. Batman jumped off of the building and inspired all the cops. That's how they were able to move around really far. And he's keeping Batman and Gordon in the back. So we'll see how turn 2 goes. And here we are after turn 2. We're starting to clash. So everybody's moving up. Batman got on the car. Nyssa and Roz moved up. This poor ninja got knocked out by a taser. Seeker's sitting on some ammo so he can shoot arrows every turn. Roz moved up and took out Delta. He got a crit casualty, but then also did 6 blood, so he killed him twice. So got rid of the pesky little SWAT member for me. Here we are with the character cards at the end of turn 2. Lotus took a shotgun blast. Ying ended up getting knocked out by O'Connell. He's probably going to get arrested next turn. Roz got shot by both Alpha and Gordon. Alpha put 4 blood on him because he hit him twice, which shouldn't have happened. I don't know. That was crazy. But then Gordon hit him, but then failed to wound, so that was good. And the character cards for the Batman team. So Gordon ended up taking an arrow from Nyssa for trying to shoot at her dad. And then I killed Delta because of Roz. Haven't done much more damage than that. Bravo did take a katana hit, but I was hoping to get more than just that. But they've been pretty blocky, these SWAT team members. And here's after turn 3. The ninjas made the cops run away here. That cop went and solved a riddle, got a point. Batman and Nyssa are on the comic book store fighting over the bat signal. Roz walked up and killed Alpha. Now Gordon might be in some trouble. O'Connell arrested that ninja. Seeker's back there still just putting shots out on people because he has the night vision. Pretty exciting turns, and here's a top-down view for you. Here's the character cards for League of Shadows. Nyssa took a punch from Batman, but could have been worse. Ying was arrested, so he's out. Lotus recovered 1 of his stuns, so he's back to needing 4 damage to be out. And then Yang has some blood damage on him, so he's just going to be down some willpower no matter what. And the character cards for Batman. So Batman ended up taking a shot from Seeker. He passed his poison check, which was super lame. And Ying killed Bravo for me, so I was super excited about that. Got through all of his blocks and ended up cutting him down. Got some more points for me. Here we are for the next turn. Echo and Lotus are fighting over that loot. Roz walked up to Gordon and cut him down, but in retaliation, Batman knocked out Nyssa and turned on the bat signal. That's going to be a pain because I can't get that turned off. O'Connell ran up behind this wall to go around to Seeker in just a bit. I don't know what to do with Roz right now. I might just go after an objective. And a top-down view. So a good and a bad turn for the League of Shadows. Nyssa got knocked out, but the rest of the ninjas are being fine. They're keeping the SWAT at bay. We're ahead on points just a little bit right now. I'm a little worried about that bat signal because it can add up a ton of points really fast, but we'll see how I can keep it going. And the character cards for the Bat team. Quite a few of the SWAT team members are dead. Roz is just starting to cut through them, just cut through that center. He didn't get crit casualty on Gordon, but put 6 blood on him, so he just ended up dying. He's a monster. I'm surprised my buddy who's playing Batman didn't send Batman after him, but he knocked out Nyssa and turned the bat signal on. And the next turn, that ninja tried to run to the objective, just a little short. Those two are fighting over the loot still. Batman came down and tried to throw batarangs at this ninja, but totally missed. Nyssa stayed knocked out. She didn't wake up. I need her to be able to turn that bat signal off. O'Connell turned the corner and got the jump on Seeker, put 4 stun on him, but not enough to knock him out. And then Roz is just running after that ammo, didn't quite get there. So all in all, I'm trying to scrape some more points together and see if I can pull out a win. And the character cards after that turn. So Nyssa was able to wake up. I need to remove that 1 stun. And I'm really glad that Batman missed Ying with those batarangs, because now he's got to choose whether to knock out Nyssa again to make sure I don't turn off the bat signal, or let me get the Titan objective. Nyssa waking up, I think, pulled me some points. We'll see if it's enough, though. And the character cards for the Batman team. I haven't been able to put any more damage onto Echo, which is super frustrating. Ninja should be able to take him on, it's just not happening. And then Batman, he's just been going around in the middle of the board with impunity now. I really can't do anything against him because Roz is sitting on an objective. Hopefully Nyssa can do something before she gets knocked out again, but I think he's going to knock her out first thing. All right, so Ying jumped on that objective. These two were having a slap fight over the loot. Nothing's happening there. Batman jumped up here and knocked Nyssa out again, so the bat signal's going to stay off, but no new points. These two slapped each other back and forth, and he hasn't been able to do anything to that ninja. Roz jumped on the ammo back here, getting some points. I think I was able to just barely scratch in a win, but we'll add up some points and figure it all out. End of the game character cards for League of Shadows. Seeker still sitting on that one endurance left, so he can't be knocked out, contesting that ammo back there. He totally pulled it off for me. That was super sweet. Nyssa got knocked unconscious again by Batman, but I can't complain about that too much because Batman went after her, so she put out some damage but ended up going down. And the character cards for the Batman team at the end of the game. I wasn't able to put any new damage on anything, wasn't able to take anybody out. So we'll go ahead and go into the after action report for you guys. All right, so here we are with the after action report. The ending score was the Batman crew, 20 points to the League of Shadows, 23 points. So super close game. We both traded off, killing our sidekicks in the same turn. Batman knocked out Nyssa, and Nyssa AlGhul cut down James Gordon. They both got to their highest victory point objectives. Roz got on the ammo. Batman turned on the bat signal, but he was able to jump back around and try to put out some more damage and wasn't able to. And then kept Nyssa down at the end of the game because Nyssa woke up at the end of the game. Batman wasn't able to go out and take out another ninja, which would have gotten my buddy some more points. But just barely squeaked by a win by 3 points. So super even game, super thematic game. I thought it was a ton of fun playing this. Batman jumping off of the building and inspiring those cops, and then the clash in the middle with Nyssa AlGhul. I like totally picture him just walking coolly through the street and just like with his sword, one swipe of his sword and just like cutting down SWAT members. It was super cool. But then also the henchmen on the wings, like trying to take each other on and just doing little battles and stuff. That was a ton of fun. Super fun game. We hammered this game out in like an hour. Tons of fun. Give me feedback. Let me know if you guys like this style of battle report. If you do, these are actually really easy to put together because there's way less editing with it. If you guys do like these, I can put out a ton more like this and have a ton of other characters put up online, and so you guys can see them, how they play and how I use them and how the meta is here. Just give me some feedback. That'd be great. And Remember, cause bad guys.